which is I've lost some feeling in my feet. A month later, now this is extreme, I'm not trying to scare anybody. And if you have someone living with you, listen, I don't want to touch your smelly feet.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Kidney Coach YouTube channel. I am naturopathic Dr. Fiona Chin and co-founder of the Kidney Disease Solution and head formulator at Kaigenesis. And I am joined again today by the amazing Kelly Song. And I love Kelly's. I said, right, Kelly, what are we doing today? She's like, we're discussing 10 unusual and surprising things that you may not know will raise your blood sugar. I'm like, I love it. I love things like this. So that's what we're talking about. So if you have diabetes, if there's diabetes that runs in the family, if you have kidney disease, obviously we want to keep your blood sugar under control. So let's delve into some things that you may not know that will raise blood sugar. And I mean, I'm assuming some of this will come from this continuous glucose monitoring as well, because people always, a couple of my friends have had them on, they're like, you would be surprised about what changes our blood sugar, like not sleeping properly, all sorts of crazy things. So I'm really interested to hear this one, Kelly. So I'm going to hand it over to you.
The other thing that was the other problem is foot issues. Hello, people. So you're like, I don't have neuropathy, which is I've lost some feeling in my feet. Oh, honey, I had some person who had a tiny little area on their foot that they had their neuropathy, meaning that it was numb. They couldn't feel anything. And guess what? Their granddaughter came over, they stepped on an earring, they didn't even know it, and got a bad infection in there. I had another gentleman, young guy in his 30s, playing basketball with his friends, end up with athlete's foot. A month later, now this is extreme, I'm not trying to scare anybody, ended up with an amputation because he did nothing about it, and the infection spread so fast.
Wow.
The consequence. So not trying to scare you. The simple thing is check those Tootsies daily. And if you have someone living with you, listen, I don't want to touch your smelly feet, but you can look at them across the room. You could hold them up and someone living with you can look and see, is there anything red and inflamed? Is there anything that's got a rock in there or a twig? You know, check your shoes, stick your hand in there, make sure you don't have anything that's going to poke you or puncture your skin and cause some kind of infection. Yeah, so, or ingrown toenails, people.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of podiatrists will cut your nails for $10. Don't be doing any home toe surgeries and digging that thing out, because I'm telling you, I've seen some ugly, ugly stuff. So definitely, if out of the blue, if you've been in good control and all of a sudden everything goes wacko, make sure your mouth is healthy, make sure your feet are healthy.
Yeah, really good points there, Kelly. You know, that's my dad had chronic feet infections, and I'm sure he ended up with cancer. And I'm sure that chronic change in blood sugar levels and all of those inflammation, I'm sure that was and he could never get on top of it. And I think that was a contributing factor. So really good point. And especially as we know from Dr. Ellie Campbell with that previous podcast, we know gum disease is such a underdiagnosed, and just, yeah, it's crazy what those things can do in our body. So really, I'm glad you brought those ones up. So if you want to know more about what we do, head to www.kidneycoach.com. Remember to hit subscribe and like. That always just pushes up our YouTube algorithms. And if you hit like, it means, or subscribe, sorry, it means you'll get notified anytime Kelly and I put up a new video, or anytime I do a video with anyone from the K&I team or anyone else for that matter. We're also on Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, all there /Kidney Coach. Thank you everyone for being part of our community, and we will see you all next time. Bye.